If you didn't already know, this is Daphne, and this is my sister Dion, aka Doi. Some people say that we look like twins, but honestly, I don't really see it. Let me know if you do. We decided to take a walk along the river today and read some books in the public garden because it was such a warm, sunny day that it seemed like a shame to be indoors. Note to self, buy a new mat because this one is big and can fit a lot of people on it, but it's not particularly comfortable. I can feel every single rock underneath me, and I can also feel that the ground is wet. So, buy a new mat. I'm going to stop talking now because, some people just want to enjoy the scenery without the constant commentary, but I'll be back. Okay, so if you watched the last video, then you know that my sister was trying to convince me to read the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson, so I have finally decided to pick it up today. And she is reading a book that I've actually read before called The Cruel Prince. Honestly, I don't really remember what happened in that book because I read it such a long time ago. So she's trying to talk to me about things that are happening in the book, and I'm like, yes, I have a vague recollection of that happening, but not really. Hello, silly me. I totally forgot to tell you what the book is even about because if you watched the last video, Doi's summary was kind of all over the place. But basically this is a sci-fi and it's in this kind of wasteland empire, and there's this Lord Ruler who nobody really knows whether he's a god, he's a person, or some kind of entity. All you're really told in the beginning is that he's a sliver of God and he has all these powers. And it kind of operates like a feudal system because there are these great houses and he kind of rules over them, but the great houses have power over the normal people who are called the Ska. And the Ska are supposed to work the land and provide minerals for the great houses. And some people are born Mistborn, which means that they have powers. It's kind of confusing, but trust in the first 3 chapters you'll figure out what it all means because they provide a pretty good explanation. And so the story basically follows Vin, who's this orphan thief, and this other group of misfits who band together to try and overthrow the Lord Ruler, which has never ever happened before. And so far I'm really liking it. I am not sure about the characters, but I really like the plot. So we'll see. Maybe as the story goes on, I'll fall more in love with the characters, but for right now, they're okay. There are some people that I'm iffy about, some people I'm more invested in, and I'm excited to see how the story will progress. Yeah, that was really,
Every time they mention it, I'm like,
Yeah, when I found out, I was like, I'm just gonna pretend like he doesn't have one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I keep thinking it's like a rat's tail, like long and skinny.
Yeah,
with like a tuft of hair at the end. That's all I can see.
Oh, I googled pictures of what people thought this guy would look like. Yeah.
And don't do that.
Honestly, I don't remember. So you could if you wanted to. But, yeah.
Okay. Because, I was thinking about it, and I feel like the reason why I'm, like, not super into it, but kind of into this book is, like, it's giving, like, a Temu version of Pride and Prejudice mixed with, what's that long-ass book series that I read in calculus?
What was it about?
The one where she gets with her furry cousin.
Yeah.
You know? There's like
the Sarah J. Maas book.
Yeah.
It's not Empire of Storms. It's like Tower of Dawn.
Yeah.
But the first
one
is
is like something about Throne of Glass.
Throne of Glass.
It's like the whole, she's so into herself that she can't see past that type of thing. And he's like, what are you, human? Ew. In that sense, it's like Brandon Bridges a little bit, And the fact that they hate each other.
Is she human?
Yeah, she's human.
Oh.
And he's like not. That's why he's like so grossed out.
Oh.
And then they like hate each other, but they're also like kind of attracted to each other or whatever the heck is happening here, so it's giving that. But then also like the fact that he's like, I know he's not a furry, but it's giving furry, you know what I mean? Except that like Throne of Glass furries were giving like big, hairy furry.
Oh.
No, they're not actually, but that was just the image that I would like accidentally conjure in my head, and I was like, these furries are like like hair, Rufus from Kim Possible? What's he called? The naked mole rat? Imagine that, but like elongated into human form. That's what I'm seeing, and I can't get past. Especially that anytime the tail gets mentioned, it's like naked mole rat.
But the naked mole rat doesn't even have a tail like that.
It doesn't have a tail, I don't think.
It does have a tail, like a little.
Really?
Doesn't it? He has a tail.
Naked. Oh yeah, he does. It's like a...
That's what I'm saying, but I don't know if the real naked mole rat has a tail.
Naked mole rat. Oh yeah, yep. See, it looks like that. That's what it looks like in my head. The naked mole rat tail. Like that.
I don't know.
But just like imagine it human. Anyway, yeah. Especially here where it says that it curled around his leg and then curled around her leg, like I was screaming until it wrapped itself around my leg. Yeah. Anyway, maybe it's because I don't like
You don't like animals? Yeah.
I can't get behind it.
At this point, I have no idea what is happening, and I'm pretty sure I say some spoilers, so let me just summarize. I am about halfway through the book, and so far I am intrigued, not yet invested, because it's a little confusing. I feel like with fantasy books, it always takes some time to learn who the characters are, how the magic system works, and what their world is like in general. So I've gotten some explanations, raised a lot of questions, and I'm slowly starting to figure it out, but with any fantasy book, I feel like you just have to keep reading and trust the process. And like I said, Doi is reading a book that I had read a long time ago, so actually I have no idea what she's talking about, and I'm just sitting here laughing and nodding. But really, no recollection. Not no recollection, but just very minimal. She's also reading a shorter book than I am, so she's going through it pretty quickly, but I feel like I'm trying to read mine as slowly as possible because I'm trying to remember exactly who's who and what they do. But overall, I'd say it's going pretty well. I don't know how she thinks her book is going because it seems interesting. Okay, taste test. Oh my goodness, what? Okay. I don't think I like the syrup.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh. You put it all over the thing. Okay. They're not good.
It's like I was hoping for Cinnabon and it's not giving Cinnabon.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's not bad.
No, but it's not Cinnabon.
Well, yeah, but I would eat it.
Yeah.
No. Not bad. Like, I would make it again.
Good. 13 more. There's 13 more.
Okay, great. I kind of like the icing. It looks like it's going to be extremely sweet, but I actually think it's just the right amount of sweet.
Oh, yeah, it's not like super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is what I don't like about it.
Oh. I don't want it super sweet, so works for me.
I want it like Cinnabon sweet. This girl is annoying. Everything anyone does, she like doesn't understand why anyone's doing it, but she has these like reasons that she thinks are correct.
Mm-hmm.